So let's do this. It's a Friday, and just want to keep encouraging y'all if you're able to make it to Wednesday's class. It's so good to get into some of these postures and positions with yoga. And Sarah always just, it's so intentional and she prepares so well with just bringing, gospel truth into it, and sharing the love of Jesus and his character and attributes. So just want to encourage you to show up on Wednesdays, hit the recordings if you can. Always give her encouragement feedback. She is faithful, and it's always a beneficial class, especially that midweek when you're kind of locked up. So don't forget about Sarah's class Friday. I did get feedback. I've been asking questions about my Monday class, trying to figure out, what you like, what you don't like. This past Monday, we used bands, and while some people really like them, others, I'm learning want a little more cardio burst. So that's something I'm going to continue to sprinkle in, is that high intensity interval training. And that doesn't mean we do it for the full class, but kind of like a warm-up right now, it's gonna increase blood flow, it's gonna strengthen the heart, it's gonna push and reduce oxidative stress as we, exert and really challenge our cardiovascular system. So definitely heard that. Want to sprinkle that in. Good. All right, let's go to dead arms. What else did I hear? Anyway, yeah, let me know. So it sounds like, for the most part, the feedback I got was that you like the differentiation between Monday and Friday. Monday being a little less intense with heavy lifting, a little more mobility focused, a little more golf swings, high intensity interval training, and Friday's a little more of this heavier strength training. So that's what we'll continue to do. I guess my next question is, does this time slot still work best for everyone? I know from one or two people that don't show up, consistently at 9 a.m. have told me, oh, if it could just be a little earlier. So, just keep sprinkling in your thoughts, and let's see what the majority, I think there's about 15 of you guys showing up. So, all right, next up, let's march. Pull those hands together. Even if it was, hey, let's move it to 8:30, would that be something you're interested in or no? Okay, I got a thumbs up from my mom. So, let's think about it. I'm open. 9 can get kind of into our day, but then again, if moms were dropping kids off, then we've got that to deal with. Maybe we could do a summer trial. I don't know. Anyway, just throwing stuff out there. Keep giving me feedback, what you like, what you don't like, because clearly I'm here for you. All right, widen those stance, reach side to side. Ooh, now we're going to shift the weight, pushing the heels. Okay, We're gonna lift heavy today. I've got a full minute of time with 20 seconds of rest, transition, recovery. Within that minute, you're gonna have that ramp up time. There might be time to like really check your form. And then I really want you to kind of push your heaviest max weight for 30 to 40 seconds. So, you know, now, heaviest, you might be like, that guy can only do 1 rep at, if at my heaviest. So clearly, whatever you can sustain, that 30 to 40 seconds, that's kind of where we want to hang out. All right. So one of my favorites, deadlift. We're going to start with deadlift. Grab heavy hand weights, barbell, whatever you have available. We're going to start with good RDL, Romanian deadlift, standing up nice and tall, activating the upper back, kind of almost pushing your chest forward, lowering the bar, keeping it close to the body, coming up. Lower, lift, lower. So you're taking your eyes away from the camera if you're looking towards the camera and you're looking down and lifting. Down. Good. So I started our time just a little early. So we've got 50 seconds on the clock. So just take your time with this. Down and up. Why are deadlifts so good? Because your entire body is being challenged. Now, clearly, if you have back issues, especially low back, or maybe a weak core, this is not going to be your favorite. You might need to stay a little more upright, bending at the knees. All right, last 10 seconds. Good. Oh my goodness, I feel the front part of my abdominal muscles, feel my quadratus lumborum, my hamstrings. Time's up. Good work. Okay, we're going to be alternating between 2 exercises. Let's grab heavy weight for bicep curls. It's been a minute since we've done our heavy, bicep curls. And we got to get back to that heavy lift. Move slow. Grab your heaviest weights. Got a full minute again, remember. I'm going to try to go a little heavier and move a little slower. About 20 seconds left. You can take breaks. You can rest. 10 seconds. Woo! Yes, 5. If you can complete 1 rep, that weight is like 1 rep with good form. That's a reasonable weight. Now, is it for 30 to 40 seconds? Possibly not, but you definitely want to give it a try. Okay, back to that deadlift. Carefully grab the weight. And I'm actually going to change up my 25s. Double grip. I'm going to stagger my footing. Continue to leave the weight close to my body. But this time, I've got my right foot back. And you're going to feel this differently than what we just did with parallel footing. Now, if you want to stay athletic stance, parallel footing, that's fine. But if you can stagger that footing, you're gonna feel that load on the front leg that's a little more straight. About 15 seconds. A minute's a good chunk of time, so remember, take those breaks as you need them. If you need to squat more and not hinge at the hip joint because of any low back issues, then go for it. Time's up. All right, back to those bicep curls. I'm kind of switching back and forth between my 20s and 25s. We're gonna do 3 rounds, okay? So we've completed 2 of the deadlift. Let's go back to biceps. I'm gonna start with 20s and then I might go down to 20 or 15s. Woo! I keep looking for people to sell 45s or, you know, some heavier dumbbells just to play around with, just to see if I can pick it up, right? Like, not necessarily do bicep curls with, but just take a look at your equipment. See if there's 5 pounds you can bump up. Make the investment. Look at Facebook Marketplace. Look at your neighborhood. Maybe do an ISO in search of 25-pound weights that were laying around. People have them. You're done. Or 15-pound weights, 20, whatever that bump up is for you. But you gotta have it available to you in order to give it a try. Okay. Heart rate's up. Deadlift, staggered stance, other way. Careful lift. So just take your time, push through the heels, engaging the core. One foot is back. Stand nice and tall, activating upper back. Keep the bar close. Press your hips forward as you stand tall. Back. Remember that back is really flat. The upper back is activated, no rounded shoulders. Once you get it, you can't forget it. But sometimes if we've been out of practice, we might slip just a little. Oh man, this weight is starting to feel pretty heavy. Woo! We got 10 seconds right now. Slow and steady. Good, time. Okay. Whew. Anyone's forearms feeling it? Oh, when you start to lift, pick up heavier things, your forearms, just that grip strength alone. It's kind of like we're being encouraged to hang our body weight and be able to hold for a minute. Woo, that's hard. Okay, back to this biceps. You ready? Let's do it. Minute has started. Oh, I picked up my 20s thinking this was the lighter. So I've got 25s here. But it's the 15s I've been working with. So it's all right. I'm going to try to stay as long as I can with these 20s. We're at the halfway mark, 30 seconds. Oh, goodness. Heart rate is increasing. Oh, wow. We've got 10 seconds and somehow I'm hanging in there. And then I'm moving a little slower. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. All right. Good work. We're going to take a little breather. My heart rate's up. But we are going to complete lighter weight exercises, increased cadence. So we're going to move a little quicker with lighter weight. Now, lighter weight exercises, think shoulders, triceps, What else? Reverse fly, upright row. So we've got lots of options. Go ahead and grab lightweight for triceps. We're going to do overhead skull crushers to start. I'm going to put my 2 8-pounders together nice and tight. Let me reset my time. And then we are going to go up and over for some nice deep skull crushers. So make sure you go, I'm pulling my ponytail. There we go. Try not to move those weights because it's snagging my hair. All right. Weird. It's like I need to pull it in a bun or something. There we go. Try not to arch. So you really want to bend at the knees because I'm starting to kind of feel it like this. You don't want that. You want it here. Because when you go back, you're going to feel that back sway just a little bit. Keep those elbows close to the ears. Beautiful form, Michelle. Good. Divya. Go, Mom. Go, Yaya. Wow. Anyone else screaming about now? We got 5 seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Ha. That was grody. Good work. Okay, I want you to go even lighter. So I had 8 pounds. So, 5s, 10, 2s, 3s, whatever. We're going to stand nice and wide, and we're going to open. Now, do a quick check. If that didn't work for you, you're going to bend at the elbow joint and open. So we've got a wide stance, and my arms are here. They're not like here. They're not here, but they're about there. So slightly in front. Okay. Nice lateral arm raises. But I want you to really get in like a horse stance. So you're strong through the core, strong through your quads, and you're not just letting your shoulders take over entirely because your core is involved. And you definitely exhale on the exertion. That is the way we activate the core. Do not flip it if you can. Think about it. Good work. All right. Time is up. We're going right back to those triceps. This is going to feel tough and spicy. I want us to do a little something else. While we're doing our triceps, I'm going to go ahead and pull my hair back so I don't pinch it. But while we're doing our triceps, we're going to do calf raises. If that just feels too crazy, then just stay flat-footed. But I'm going to use my bench here. As I mentioned before I push recording, I'm going to incorporate this bench a little bit. Now it's just one riser. So I've got my feet halfway on my bench. I'm lowering my heels. A little funny. Staying on the ground is absolutely a great option. 20 seconds left. This is spicy. I'm going to just focus on my calves. Give me 10 calf raises. And then I'm going to go right back in. Last 10 seconds. If I don't fall off this riser. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay. Woo. Awesome. Lightweight. We're going to change up our raises. Instead of lateral arm, we're going to do front arm raises. Okay. Here we go. So, I want one foot in front, both weights. So stagger stance, lift, 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 lift. Switch, other leg in front. It's just a quick little stagger right here. Lift, lift. Feel that kind of pull through the low transverse abdominals. Now both feet staggered, soft knees, lift. Lift. Now this is where it gets fun. If you're able, heels up, put on some heels, slight heel. Like I'm just kind of, this is interesting. I'm doing my golf lessons and the guy goes, hey, when you hit, I want your heels lifted. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah. Now he wouldn't tell that to everybody, but he says, because you're an athlete and because you kind of like your, so I'll tell you, every time I lift my heels just slightly before hitting, I would make contact. If I'm flat-footed, something happens. So that works for me. It may work for you. Give it a try. It was interesting. Okay, back to those triceps. Last round. This is different. We're going to kick back. So I want you still with that same weight, elbows up first, then extend. Now, try to kick those weights straight back. We can do a V, but I want you straight back. Straight back. Lift the elbows up high each time. Lift them up. They kind of drop. Oh my gosh. Woo! Feeling it? Come on. Keep going. You got this. We got 12 seconds. Finish it. 10, 9, 8. Strong core. You got it. Oh my gosh. Posterior deltoid stabilizers. I've got my lats involved. That was good. Rhomboids. Okay, this is going to get spicy. Now, you need medium to heavy weight. I'm going to show you modification before full range. If you don't want to go all the way to the ground, please don't do it. So I'm going to grab a 15-pounder, so pretty heavy. I'm going to have my feet wide, single arm. I'm going to pop down into a squat, drop my hips like this. I'm going to bring the weight up here, right here. Then I'm going to press up. Okay? If you're full range, you're going to go here, up. Okay? Now, if you can lift heavier, you're going to try it. You ready? Let's go. I'm going to reset the timer. We're going to split halfway. 30-30. Get ready. Remember, modification doesn't go all the way to the ground. If you can't drop your hips like this, you need to hold on to your weight. So we're doing 30 seconds on one side. Then we split. Oh gosh. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Go. Good. Beautiful. Nice. My left was a little weaker, which isn't surprising. I'm definitely right dominant. But 3, 2, 1. That was so fun. Oh, goodness. All right, grab a sip of water. We got to go for it. Next up. Single weight, heavy, reverse lunge, slow. Reverse lunge, slow. Keep your gaze lifted and forward. Remember, train tracks, not tightrope. I was able to help Brandon with his form because he's always looking for easy exercises for him to do during his daily 4-mile walk. So he's doing some lunges. Almost there. Rest. Okay. I'll blow my nose real quick. I'm doing some mouth breathing over here. Definitely think I'm adjusting to these allergies here at good old Richardson. All right, are you ready? Ready or not, here we go. Woo! Half and half, here we go. 30 seconds. Oh man. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Get ready. Switch it. Now. Oh man, you remember that shoulder injury? Ooh, I gotta watch it. Can feel it pulling. Anterior deltoid. So I'm just gonna slow things down a little bit. Make sure I don't do anything. Yep. I'm gonna lighten my weight just a hair. We got about 10 seconds. Yeah, I think heavy weight, jumping in heavy, going a little faster, and re-agitating that anterior deltoid. Remember that injury I had? Because then I sleep and I tighten things out. Okay, you're done. Good work. Okay, we got more lunges. This time, I'm gonna set up using my bench. So I'm gonna take a second. What I'm gonna do is have 1 foot on my bench, 1 foot off. Now, I'm gonna grab my weight, just moving a little slow. So let me reset my time. Ready? Let's go. 5. Woo! Let's do it. 1 minute. Now, if you don't have a step up, that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's gonna activate glutes though, a little deeper. You can feel it pretty quickly. So there's more reach. There's more depth in your glutes. To work a little harder to stabilize. Good work. Quads are firing. Hamstrings are activated. Core's working to hold upright. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm huffing and puffing over here. 8 seconds left. Time. Okay, listen up. A little change up. We're gonna do sumo squat with concentration curl. So we're gonna stay level. And I'm gonna be careful because my anterior deltoid that's a little funny. So I'm gonna listen to my body. But I still have 15, so this feels heavy. Sumo squat, concentration curl. Right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh! Take breaks as you need them. Oh, there's Gus. Come here, buddy. Hey, go to your bed though. Here's your bed over there. 15 seconds. Oh my goodness. I'm worn out. That's not your bed, baby. I love you though. Bed. Go to your bed, sweetie. I love you. I know. Bed. Oh gosh, we're not very good at this. Time. Good work. Here you go, baby. Come here. Yes. You want your bed? Oh, he doesn't like his bed. Okay, whatever. All right, next up, reverse lunge. If you're at it, if you're wanting to, I'm going to twist. So add that rotation. Find weight. Reverse lunge. Rotation. You always rotate in the direction of the front leg. So my right leg is in front, I rotate right. My left leg is in front, I rotate left. Woo! Hard one today. Wow. We're gonna feel this. Bless. This is hard. Last 8 seconds. Good. Time. Oh, your heart rate is pounding through your chest. That's what we want. Okay, we did 3 rounds. We're gonna go back to that lighter weight, faster moves. Okay. So I'm gonna grab my 5-pounders. We're gonna do a variation of upright row and reverse fly. Start with upright row. Remember, pull those elbows up and shoulder blades back. Elbows up, shoulder blades back. Elbows up, shoulder blades back. Good. Get ready, switch. You may need to take a quick adjustment. Prayer hands, skydiver arms. Prayer hands, skydiver arms. Oh, it feels good. Beautiful. Nice. Great job. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That was fun. Let's do some core work. If you are able to do Russian twists, that's where we, this is a name I learned from CG, I blame them. I don't know what politically is correct, but it's politically correct. But this, we're gonna rotate through the spine. If you had a spinal issue, you are gonna go flat on your back and you're gonna bicycle your legs, keeping your spine straight, neutral. If you have strong core and have not had any spine issues, you're gonna lengthen the spine, nice and tall, take the weight, and just test. Don't go too far. Don't move too fast. Oh, my little booty. You know how you just sit on it wrong? Got this little cushion I'm gonna use. It hurts. Okay, this feels so much better. I do recommend this little cushion from Amazon. It just helps if you want to get down, put your knee on the ground, it's going to take the load. If you want to sit like this, it's going to soften. Okay, good work. Let's get right back up. You know it, upright row, reverse fly. Woo! I am feeling tired. It's a great feeling. Okay. Woo! Upright row. Let's go. Halvesies, 30-30. Make sure the traps are doing the work. Soft knee, strong core. Lift up. Elbows. Good. I always can tell you're doing it correctly if your elbows inch up above. If you're here, you may not be activating traps, the upper traps that I want you to activate. Now, reverse fly. More rhomboids. more of the lower traps. Of course, we've got deltoids and clearly core involved. 10 seconds. Come on. You got it. All right, 2, 1. Now, this time, I am going to ditch the weight, take it back. Remember, bicycles, spine on the ground. You could also do standing core work by cherry pickers. But I'm going to get all the way down on the, I'm sorry, I'm going to get, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm going to hold an imaginary ball kind of far away from my chest, and I'm going to rainbow. So I'm going kind of back and forth, okay? Now I'm going to try to extend my legs a little further as I rainbow that ball side to side. Now I'm going to kick, alternate as I rainbow. Whoo! Feeling it? Yes, ma'am. Me too. Remember, you can go all the way down on the ground. Use the legs only. Don't worry about this V position. V as in victory. Time is up. Psoas are burning. Anyone else? Okay, let's go ahead and hop up because we're going to stretch quads and psoas. Just a quick stretch before we go right back to upright row, reverse fly. All right, this time if you want, I'm going to do 2 upright row and 2 reverse fly. That means you have to really lower the chest to get in position and then stand tall. Upright row, nice and slow. Reverse fly, nice and low. Woo! Bless. Good job. All right. Last 3. Believe it or not, that was our lighter weight. So guess what we have not done? You're going to be a little upset about this. We have not done loaded squats. So clear your area. This is where I'm going to use my bench again. I'm going to turn it like this. I'm going to be having heavy weights in each hand. 20s, 25s. I'm going to go with 20s because I'm tired. And here we go. We're going to do our squats, but we're going to travel. If you don't have a bench, don't worry. Let's do 2 and 2. So 1, 2, over or step to the side. 1, 2. Oh, this little lift, just what's 8 inches off the ground, makes a difference. It's a little funny. Good work. Time's up. Good work. Okay. Don't be mad. But we're going to go single weight heavy. Holding it here. Whether you're on a bench or not, you're going to step back and up. So, what does this look like on the ground? It looks like this. Oops, I break an ankle. Okay? So, now, if you feel confident, I'm not taking a big step. You can go a little deeper, move a little slower. Make sense? I like this differentiation in my height. So if you have something that you have around the house that'll elevate your foot in a sturdy way, might be worth grabbing on occasion. Time. Oh, my dog's a birthday son. Yesterday bark is so goofy. Wow, I'm huffing and puffing. Anyone else? Or is it just me? I see you, Michelle. Okay, here we go. Farmer carry, hold, careful grab. Side to side squat. 2 and 2. 1, 2. Step over. 1, 2. You don't have to have the riser. You're just moving. It's so tough though. It's a different type of squat. Oh my gosh. I love this feeling. Time is up. Ugh. Okay, we're going back to that staggered step back. If you have the riser, great. If not, that's okay. Hold it in nice and tight. Get ready. And let's go. I actually kind of like looking at the camera because I can see my reflection or my mirror. It's a funky position, so be careful, be slow, don't go too big, watch your depth. Now, the deeper I go, the further back I take my foot. 10 seconds left. Oh, trying to get into more of a deep lunge. Time. Oh my gosh, guys. The amount of breath to go to round 3. So let's take it down. We're about out of time anyway. We're gonna do a little more core work. We're gonna stretch, cool down. My heart rate is high and happy. Okay, here we go. Let's do some core work. I'm on my step. Oh, I'm gonna get my little cushion because that feels nice. Even if you just had the cushion, hey Gus, what's going on? That would work. Okay, I'm gonna hold one leg out. You can keep it on the ground, but if you're able, you're gonna move the other leg while your chest rises. Now, we're gonna switch. Hold the other leg, bring that chest up towards the knee. Remember, the heel on the ground is an option. It's totally fine. Now, if you're able, you're gonna grab nice and tight, open nice and big. Grab, curl up into a ball, open, close. These are called blooming flowers. We haven't done these in a minute. Or hold the world. I think the dogs are barking. There's a roof being replaced next door. Oh, they're gonna love it when the house across the street is built. That's gonna be noisy. I guess at least I'm not a next door neighbor. time. All right, let's stay here. I'm actually gonna stay right here on my mat, and I'm gonna use my bench to just open up. Now this feels really good. This is just the riser. It's not like, sorry, it's just the bench. It's not the riser, so I'm not too high, but I'm just getting a nice arch. If you have a foam roller or a towel or a pillow, Pilates ball, this just is opening up my chest. I'm gonna bring my hands wide. Then I'm gonna bring my knee up, grab onto my knee, and carefully lift up. Get that obstacle out of the way. Come all the way down. Oh my gosh, stressed up. Called the vet yesterday. It's $800 to get neutered. So that's fun. Gotta get on that. We do have pet insurance, but of course, you know, why would they cover? Actually, I need to check. All right, let's go ahead and stretch by pulling your knee in towards your armpit. And switch. I'm trying to generate a little more interest here in the Dallas area. So if y'all want to comment on any of my socials, Instagram or Facebook, I'm under Trainer Becca Self. And just, you know, pop on, like, love, say hey. Being in a new area has been a little tricky, but they're coming slowly but surely. I've got a new client asking about what I do, so we'll see. I just have 2 kids going to college, and I need to make money, it sounds like. Oh, Eli school is very expensive. Okay, put those feet together. Butterfly. Guster, really? You hear him? He's just. And then let's do a seated pigeon, and we're gonna get out of here. So right here, lift the chest, tall and proud, flex the foot, toes back. It's that nerve flossing where you point and flex. Yeah, I would guess Matthew will be at conditioning on Sunday, and he'll be back in soccer on Monday. So it's the quickest recovery ever after such a funky and traumatic incident. But he's itching to run around, and I'm like, sit down. Yeah, so whatever. Okay, good work. Hopefully you did both sides. Great job today. You did it. All right.